I thought I'd make a video today about things I've been thinking about. Well, one particular thing really. So I'm living in Ecuador now, and I still haven't managed to really pick up any Spanish. I have. I mean, like, I know a few common phrases like hello, how are you? How much is this? How much is that? How many do you get for $1? My name is Becky. My son's name is Bear. You know, and I know some vocab. But I was thinking last night how even though I have many ideas about how I could improve my Spanish, I just don't seem to be doing them. You know, when you come home after being out. So the other day I was out shopping and I came across a lady and she was talking to me. She asked me various questions like, how old is your son? Is he Spanish? Where do you live? Where do you come from? Do you speak Spanish? All of this kind of thing. And when I got home, I just thought I could write that all down, what she said, and then translate it so that it kind of would stick in my mind more. Because I got the gist of what she was saying, but I never did it. I just carried on with my normal thing, like of making excuses, like, oh, I've got to go and make the tea, or I've got to go and wash up. I can't actually sit down and write these down because Bear might need me. You know, like as if he can't survive for 15 seconds while I write down a few words. And I was thinking, so this is not just like a passing thing. This is something I probably have been doing a lot of my life to stop myself from what? From becoming better? I mean, why do we do that to ourselves? I mean, the language is my only real barrier here. It's the thing that stops me from really like being free and getting involved with the community, which is something I would thrive on and something I really need to do if I'm planning on living here for longer than however. And I'm stopping myself because of some kind of past limit I've set. And so I was just sort of thinking about self-limiting beliefs and you know, where do they stem from, and how do you like teach yourself that they aren't true, or that those limits aren't really there, and how can you distinguish between like what you can and cannot do? Because it's obvious I can learn things because I can cook really well. I've learned about nutrition. I've learned how to look after a baby. I've never looked after one before and it just happened. You know, I learned to sing, I learned to speak English, I learned like many different things over my life. But obviously only the ones that I thought I could do. And then I was thinking about school and how like mainly my excuse, whenever I'm talking to people and you just sort of get onto the topic of languages, I'm like, oh, I was never any good at languages at school. You know, my nan was German and I didn't even learn German very well. I mean, what is that all about? Why couldn't I do that? I mean, I make up these excuses like it's because the school put me in the bottom set. It's because the teacher didn't like me. It's because I behaved badly. It's because I'm lazy. It's because I'm a daydreamer. Well, the bottom set shouldn't really have stopped me from doing anything because it was literally just a label. I mean, no one actually like kept saying to me, you are in the bottom set, you are in the bottom set. I knew I was, but no one like kept reminding me about it, except for myself. The teachers, you know, there may have been a couple of personality clashes, but you know, like I'm not an unfriendly person. I'm not lazy. I've had jobs since I was 14, 15, work my ass off, I keep my house clean, I can cook for hundreds of people if I need to, I look after a baby 24/7, you know, I can do gardening, I can build, I can do anything, I'm not lazy. I might like to relax. I find it hard to relax, but when I do, I can relax. I like watching TV or films to relax. I never read anymore. I gave up uni twice, both for reasons, excuses. I don't want to commute was the first one. I'm not learning anything. They're not bringing the best out of me. The other one, I had to get a job. I had to get a job to work, and you know, that just took over. So yeah, this is just like a video really about me like speculating about self-limiting beliefs that I have for myself, and just like taking responsibility for the fact that it's only me that can learn Spanish. Like, I can't just like expect it to miraculously happen overnight. So from now on, I'm going to use the apps I've downloaded and the books that I've bought. I'm going to look at them every day, and I'm going to talk as much as possible to people outside. And I don't mean just, I mean, I have sort of set a limit on myself anyway, where I just buy food. You know, I mainly just buy food. You know, I can't really like bring myself to go and get other things, because oh my god, it might mean that I have to learn like a new sentence. But I will do it, and I will write down the conversations I have with the people, like even from memory, even if I can kind of like guess what they say, write it all down, then translate it, then go back and have the conversation again with someone else. It's the only thing I can think of, like, because no one else is going to be able to get me to accept the fact that I can learn it, because I've learnt so many other things. I don't see why this should be an issue. So yeah, self-limiting beliefs, no matter where they stem from, are really like a series of events that lead up to the point where you realise that you're the one setting them. You're the one telling yourself that you cannot do something, which is stupid, because you're not going to progress. So if I learn Spanish, my life will be better. It will be more enriched. So there's no reason for me not to learn it anymore. And that is a bit of the insight of Becky's brain. Bye.